All right, guys, it's the last video in the Paleo garage. Kind of a sad moment, but it's bittersweet. We're heading from SoCal up to NorCal, and we're gonna set up shop up there. So stay tuned for all that happens with that. But right now, I've got some Dover sole, I've got some wild shrimp, and I've got a bunch of veggies. This one's gonna be awesome. You don't wanna miss it, so stay tuned. You guys, here we've got about 2.5 pounds of spinach. I've got 2 large pans over here preheating. Just gonna start divvying this stuff up. And this is gonna be a concept. My buddy Ross Overstreet, Ross and Beth, what's up? They, I heard Ross leave a comment the other day, or I read it on Facebook, talking about how he likes industrial cooking. So this is gonna be kind of an industrial cooking episode. We're just gonna make large quantities, divvy this stuff up, and make a big deposit into the Paleo bank account. Now I'm just gonna show you some sole. What happens is when you get this, it's similar to halibut in that it has kind of this spine running right through here where some bones are. And then there are also some bones on the surface, which would be right here. They left a little bit, and sometimes some stuff around the outside. So I'll just show you guys how to deal with this. I'll take one piece here. I can feel the spines here, so I'm gonna go down one side of the center like that. That's gonna be boneless right there, that whole thing. And then just on the other side of that, same thing, will come down right here. And then you can see at the bottom, I'm cutting through some bones. There's a little bit on the surface right here. I don't know if you can see that, but we're just gonna cut right like that, okay? Now these 2 pieces are boneless and skinless. I've done that to all the rest of this, and it's about 3 pounds of fish right here. We got another 2 pounds of shrimp that we peeled and deveined, and these are gonna be our proteins. Back over here, get our onions. We just got 1 large onion. I'm gonna julienne. Check in back over with our spinach. And at this point, what we can probably do is take this, dump it on top of this one, put that lid on. I'm gonna take my shrimp and dump them out. Just get them in a single layer here. And then throw a couple paper towels. Back in on the spinach. And for the most part, I'm gonna call that cooked. There'll be a little carryover cooking. Transfer it over to this sheet pan here. We're gonna pump up the heat a little bit and get this some oil going in the pan. And we're gonna hit that with some garlic. A couple good handfuls. Once the garlic gets going, a little bit more oil there, we'll add the onions, half an onion to each pan. And then what I'm gonna do is just work these shrimp. I want them to cook at about the same rate as the sole. So I'm gonna cut them in half this way. See that? Shrimp are done. Let's check in on our onions and garlic. Woo! Getting a little color. Getting away from us a little bit. Whoa! So we add a little water. Then I'm going in with the shrooms, mushrooms. Here we go. All right, guys, we're giving our onions a toss. They're coming along nicely. I just hit them with some salt and pepper. Next, I'm gonna go in with our tomatoes. These guys, we just wanna lightly warm them up, all right? We're not cooking them down. Bring some good color, see that? A little more salt and pepper on these guys. That cook another minute or so, and then we'll check back in. All right, guys, here we go. Toss, toss. We're gonna dump it on the pan. Olive oil. And then we'll bring in our protein. Just gonna kind of roughly salt and pepper these guys. And then we'll go season side down. I've got a couple lemons. Just gonna press these guys out, cut them in half. We're gonna season the top side with a lemon. Go for that seed right there. And then if you check it out over here, guys, have a look. We've divvied up our spinach into 12 containers. What I'm actually gonna do is just take and get all these into one, put the lid on top. Because as we toss that sole is pretty delicate fish, it'll break up. So now I'm gonna give this one last little hit with some white wine. Something like that. Lid on. and we'll let it cook. Oh, there we go. All right guys, so we got 11 pretty good sized portions. I'm using some of my togarashi tuna for this last one here. I had some left over because we just shot that video. That's pretty much the gist of it. You know, we knocked out about 12 meals inside of 20 minutes, I'd say. We probably had 10 minutes of prep going into that, so 45 minutes including dishes for 12 meals, not a bad deal. We're gonna call this one Dover sole and shrimp Florenza. I'm Paleo Nick, thanks for tuning in. Give industrial cooking a try, and remember to keep it paleo.